white has been dyed red.
Sweet. Okay. There was treasure somewhere nearby. Hello, girl of the abyss lady. Can't believe I'd run into you here. Did the Sentinel bring you, or did you hear me calling for help? I did hear you scream. Haha, I guess I got lucky then. Thought I was stuck here forever. Miss Lenore, is this the rover you've been going on about? Ah, those eyes seasoned. If you ever stepped into the arena, you'd be wearing crowns, not scars. Is that dark tide residue on you? Precisely. As you can see, this body won't hold much longer. At this point, I'm more reverberation than man. But don't worry, I may be half gone, but what's left still remembers being human. Frequency never lies. Actually, Mr. Medulius saved me when I was lost here in the Mournfell Canyon. Mr. Rover, we were just preparing to leave. I think he's a good person. Grown bold, haven't you? Not even the dark tide rattles you now. I don't blame your suspicion, Rover. Corrupted shells can hide pearls or rot. The witch in red ruined me, then woke me again, left my soul to be gnawed on by the dark tide. I suppose my long, ugly struggle was just background noise to her, but it's nearly over now. Before I disappear for good, allow me to escort you. Let this old Septimontian at least die a glorious death. The witch in red? It's her! The phantom over there! The witch's features are a blur, but her attire leaves no doubt. It's Frolova, just as I thought. Yes, Frolova, the one who forced me to guard this gate. Why did she do this to you? And what's behind the gate? It's been too long to recall, sir. The tide has scoured my memories clean. But whatever lies beyond, it's tied to her, or maybe she's hiding right behind it. I see you tracked her all the way to this valley. Are you here to end her? Depends on what she's done. I'll decide after I speak with her. Good, then I can rest easy, because once you know what she's done, mercy will no longer feel like an option. Does everything suddenly sound so grim? To open this gate, you'll need to relight the lumen stones buried deep in the valley. I'll show you the way. Now you sound suspiciously helpful. I understand you still have some concerns. Allow me to escort you both to safety first. When I've fully faded, you may return and explore the area yourself. Or if you prefer, I'll give you the Lumenstone locations and stay behind with Miss Lenore. She's a sharp mind. Conversing with her has been enlightening. Oh, please, you are too kind. If I waste my time here, Frolova might get away again. If I leave Lenore here alone, this thing, she might be in danger. Tell me where the Lumen Stars are. I'll take Lenore with me. You stay here. As you wish. Many of Septimon's finest have tried to light the lumen stones, yet they failed under Frolova's cursed tricks. Don't worry, Rover can handle it. Easy peasy. You have something else to tell me. Oh, Rover. Why are you here? Well, after I got reassigned, I heard Phoebe had posted to the Montelli Vault, so of course I went to find her. But when I arrived, she was nowhere to be found. An employee with exceptionally dark circles told me she'd head off to Ricoli Island, so I scraped together everything I had to got myself a ticket. On my way, the gondola I boarded into a storm and wrecked. Luckily, a rather handsome captain saved me. I know what you're talking about. Good old Brant. He sent me to another boat, saying it was bound for Raguna. But it clearly wasn't, otherwise I wouldn't be standing here in Septimont. I see. Yes, it's been a mess, believe it or not. I actually planned to visit the Montelli Canyon after my meeting with Phoebe. In a roundabout way, mission accomplished. This place is far more dangerous than the Nimbus Sanctum. You're right, but still, I really wanted to see this place for myself. The Order's teachings once reached this place long ago. Though all that's left are ruins, this place feels different from anything I've seen in the Tidal Sanctuary. It's more... real? Sincere? Yes. The moment I sat here, I felt it even stronger. This valley is forsaken by Renacita. If the truth they speak of truly exists, then it must be buried here. Whether it's the Sentinel's guidance or Fate's gift, I'm truly glad to see you again, Rover. Everyone's happy to see me. I'm kinda cool that way. Since I followed your advice and made it here, would you be willing to explore this valley with me and uncover its forgotten history? Anything you find would be a huge help. Of course, we're friends after all. Really? Even after I was so stubborn and rude before? That's so kind of you. Thank you. Any document or relics would be fine. I'll share anything I find with you too. Maybe something in it will help you too. Right. Father, please come back with me. I'm begging you. Gladiator Verbia. Gladiator Verbia. We're in the middle of a hunt. Forgive me, Sir Alice, but I can't do this. I officially request to leave this hunt. Let's return first and I'll speak with the sponsors. Verbia, a gladiator's shame isn't worn on the skin, it's carried in silence, unless washed away in blood. We who cannot step foot in the arena can only reclaim our honor by hunting the undying monsters here. Alice, steel your nerves. Feel your nerves, those filthy things are crawling closer. Is this an illusion from the past? It looks similar to what we saw in the Nimbus Sanctum, but the frequency's stronger. In the Mournfell Canyon and the Sea of Clouds, could these phantoms exist because of the dark tide? I don't know. See what our little troublemaker's up to. A mechanism powered by resonance. Activated by etched sigils. So this is how the Septimontians of old purified dark tide remnants? Fascinating. I wonder if it holds more surprises than to retract rain. Rover, this isn't Frolova actually studying the dark tide? This is too dangerous. We must report this to the Chamber of Discipline. We don't know when she left this phantom here. Need a full investigation before acting. Okay. Oh no, not one of these walking games. Okay. Okay. Wait, oh, oops. Yeah, that was the quickest I have ever failed. Okay, this time for sure. Easy. Boom. Let's follow their guidance, Rover. Yes, Lenore. Keep your stance firm and steady your breath, Verbia. Never let your enemy see you falter. Yes, Coach. I mean, Owlus. Coach, Father, Owlus, doesn't matter what you call me. No matter how hard I trained you, you never made it as a real gladiator. Dang. Find that to your own daughter, man. You had the making of Septimon's sharpest spear, but you cracked in the final trial. It was my love for you that ruined you. Jeez! Give your daughter a break, man! I'm sorry, Alice. Gladiators don't say sorry. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm getting these voices mixed up. We speak with steel, we dance with death, we live and fall for glory. Yes, sir. Ever since that match, I've carried nothing but regret. Maybe it was how I taught you that made you falter. No, you were the best coach in all of Septimont. Not anymore. My brightest student lost her nerve and stained the arena with shame. I didn't. You lacked the resolve to grant your opponent the death they deserved. That's not true. And why did you hesitate? Why did you spare your opponent? Why did you disgrace the arena of glory? Because my opponent was you! Oh my god! He's hounding her for not killing him in the arena? I think it's normal for kids not to want to kill their parents. That day wasn't supposed to end like that. We were supposed to finish sparring and go home like always. I couldn't kill my own coach in my debut match, and my father shouldn't die at his own retirement ceremony. I just couldn't. Wipe your tears. They cloud your vision. Yes. Verbia, my dear, Verbia. The gladiator's glory is not their own. It's given by the crowd. That day they were ready. The arena was ready. But I wasn't, Father. I wasn't ready. There are still lumen stones unlit, and tacit discourse still stalk the dark. We'll keep hunting until the day you're ready to reclaim your glory. Lighting the lumen stones also stirs phantoms of the past. Mr. Medelius, when did you get here? You broke your promise, Medelius. No need for swords and scowls, Mr. Rover. I didn't come by choice. The lumen stone brought me. When you lit it, something stirred in me. All those long-lost memories came flooding back. Ah, how could I ever forget that day? The day the legendary gladiator Aulus announced his retirement and chose his final opponent, his own daughter, Verbia, the finest student he's ever trained. It was meant to be a gentle farewell match, something symbolic, but they clashed like fire and steel. It electrified the crowd, and it electrified me. Okay, dude. I remember leaping from the upper stands and elbowing my way to the front row. I remember Alice's spear. It missed my face by inches, and the blood hit the air so sharp and intoxicating, like a newborn's first inhale of life. Yeah. Okay, man. It could have been a match for the history books, if only Verbia hadn't flinched at the end. She ran. Killed the mood for everyone. A real shame. Bro, you can't be scrutinizing and, like, terrorizing a young woman for not wanting to kill her father, man. Like, what the heck? At least no one was hurt, I'll say that. A tragedy or triumph, that's for the spectators to decide. He seems off. Those who try to abandon their parents should be ready to face the pursuit. Rover? Don't let your guard down around Medelius.
Quickly and swiftly.
Ooh, I didn't even try to dodge that, but I did. The frequency was shattered and remade by the crashing tide. What they call immortality is nothing but a fragile masquerade. It cannot even play the simplest cadence of life, let alone tune its essence. Seemed its duel with Imperator stripped it of any of grace. Dark Tide isn't her true aim. What is Frolova really after? Oh, Rover, what is this Miss Frolova talking about? The Dark Tide? The Sentinel? Some kind of battle? She's not ready to hear the truth about Tacit Discord. She's not ready to hear the truth about Tacit Discord or the Sentinel. I need to find a way to dodge this question. Could it be Frolova used the Dark Tide to twist Mr. Medelius into that form? To make him an undying monster? Why would she do something so cruel to him? Perhaps the investigation will reveal the truth. You're right. Let's hurry. Wait, what? Wait, was it? Hold on. Oh, okay, I got it. Only honey cakes and no salt and baka in your pack. Explain that, Verbia. I didn't have the time. Be picky with your food. It's not that. I came running the moment I heard you were here, so I... Take my share. You better fight when you eat well. Yes, sir. And eat the blood leaves too. The hunt isn't over. You'll need every ounce of strength. Sir Alice. No, Father. I want to end this hunt. Give me your reason. The old tales got it wrong. The Dark Tide's curse isn't about undying monster. It's about us. Creature of the Dark Tide who keep coming back. Tell me, Verbia. Why are we here? I know what you're getting at. No one believes in a gladiator who's lost their honor. Those phantoms, they're warriors who chose to become myth. Their thirst for redemption gave the form to the undying monster. You have your mother's wisdom. And I have you to guide me. Remember, Verbia, a true gladiator can hunt even what cannot be seen. You, my daughter, will become one. Father? I've been here too long enough for the Dark Tide to sink its teeth into me. But you still have a way out. Alice's body begins to distort, twisted by the corruption of the Dark Tide. A proud gladiator becomes a monster once human. If you want to reclaim your glory, you must slay the undying monster. So come, hunt me. No! Even in the darkest depth of Septimont, they couldn't escape it. Fighting was always their fate. Glory binds them to the arena, and that love they had for each other turned to sharpened blades. How marvelous. How could you say that, Mr. Bedelius? Is that what you wanted? Families harming each other? You're watching them like they're dessert. Exactly. The more lumen stones you lit, the more of myself I remembered. Now I know why I lingered in this abyss. This right here is what I want. To witness Septimont's greatest duel again and again. A champion fated to fall by the hand of his daughter. His brightest student, his sharpest spear. That's the kind of battle gladiators were born for. Why did you turn so cold the moment your memories came back? You risked your life to save him, Mr. Bedelius. You weren't like this before. Oh, Miss Lenore. I was once a warrior, one who stood by the Sentinel's side. Only those who give everything for glory earn a place in Septimont. That's just an excuse for bloodlust. It's not worth people's lives. You only played noble because you weren't the one in the arena. Now. Don't need to take my words too seriously. Think of me as a fly, one you can swat whenever you please. I'll be waiting before the shrine, like the final lumen stone. Dude, this guy is unhinged, man. This guy needs to calm down.
Quickly and swiftly.
At the depths of the valley, there lies a legend of the Undying. This place is like a giant fly trap. The dark tide lures in frequencies burdened with obsession. Everything that falls into the abyss is devoured, becoming sustenance for the dark tide. Yet, that man, he was consumed long ago. So what force has kept him moving all this time? I don't know. Let's find out. That witch didn't lie to me. She brought you here. This is what she promised me. Now let us light the last lumen stone. I like how short Carlotta is. She's so cute. Okay. Yes, sir. Done. Who are you? Does it matter? Why did you save me? A daughter just lost her father. There's no need for a father to lose his daughter too. I lost. You didn't even strike. I couldn't. You know what a musician does if he plays the wrong note? She plays on. No matter how broken, how off key, the melody never stops. Then what should I do? I must save him. Belova stares at Verbia in silence, perhaps out of weariness from scenes like this. Or perhaps she's waiting for the young woman to fall into the trap herself. Name your price, witch. You didn't even ask what I could offer. Doesn't matter. I'll pay whatever it takes. Then let's make a deal. I'll seal your father within the shrine, where he shall wait for a true warrior to grant him a final, glorious death. As for you, I'll use the lumen stones as anchors for my orchestration to reshape your body. With a few notes of dissonance, of course. The dark tide. Yes, you will be a piece of music composed by the dark tide. This pact will hold until the last lumen stone goes dark. I wonder how many you'll endure the dark tide's corruption. A day? Or a century? I'm a gladiator of Septimont. The dark tide doesn't hurt me, I hunt it. We'll see, gladiator, we'll see. My voice acting, man, I can't. Uh-oh, Mr. Rover. How can spectators such as we stop this grand duel from unfolding? The phantom Frolova's gaze pierces into you, a look that cuts across time and space as if she always knew you'd make it here. A ruined shrine, an undying monster, a young gladiator whose name was never etched into the annals of history. The spectator no one invited. Only you can bring the curtain down on this stage, this tragic, And I will. Oh my god!
The stage is set. Take this.
Rolova. That witch promised me the grandest duel Septimont has ever seen. And she wasn't lying, not one bit. You're the strongest contender I've ever seen. I'm not here for your clown show. And besides, I curb stomped you, bro. You didn't even stand a chance. What do you mean, greatest duel? The clean strike, you bring an end to Medelius, who dissolves into water that seeps into the cracks. Warrior, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Verbia, an apprentice gladiator. You've been through a lot, Verbia. No, it was my weakness that led to all of this. Medelius dangled glory like bait. He turned our slaughter into a feast. It's nobles like him, drunk on bloodshed, who were the real undying monsters of Septimont. And the fruit of rotten root. I always knew I couldn't outrun what made me, but I still clung to false hope, too afraid to face the shadows caused by Septimont's glory. The current F4 has ended the blood duels. Septimont has begun to face its own darkness. The Bloody Aegon is no more. Anyone who disgraces the arena's honor, noble or not, will face justice. What a great time you're in. It makes me want to cry. Warrior, if you get the chance, please deliver a message to the current F4. The fameless gladiator Verbia offers her deepest respect. Beyond that gate is my father. I won't fight him again, not for spectacle, not to replay the same cruel farce for heartless eyes. So please, face him in my place. Give him the final duel he deserves. It would be my honor to duel him. Thank you, truly.
Can you keep up?
Who's there? Rover, fameless gladiator. By the request of apprentice gladiator Verbia, I challenge you to a duel. Verbia, my daughter, is she safe? She fell in battle, a hero to the very end. The dark tide didn't take her. She held on until I arrived. Verbia, I'm proud of you. Now it's my turn to fight. And mine as well. Medelius emerged from the shadows, his body twisted and reshaped, completely consumed by the dark tide. He's become a twisted apostle. Rover, I followed your suggestion. This time I'm standing inside the arena. Medelius, how dare you desecrate this duel? Oh, what a terrible misunderstanding. Both of us have been embraced by the dark tide, haven't we? We're already one and the same. Come on then, tear each other apart.
Quickly and swiftly.
Oh my goodness.
Leave it to me. Now I'm super dehydrated.
Whoa, whoa, hey. Whoa! Whoa!
All my dreams, I have it.
Marine! My gosh, these guys hit hard.
I can keep going.
My compliments. Glory demands more.
Get them both?
A new era awaits.
Boom. There is no light of salvation, no parting words of peace. Everything falls quiet. None of it ever happened. Sir Alice, Miss Verbia, Mr. Medelius, they're all gone, leaving nothing behind. Scars left by Alice and Verbia's duel will remain for all follow. Proof it wasn't just a dream. Crazy, dude. Very sad story. But very good payout. Woo-wee.
Start small to build big.
Ah!
Lighter than a dove.
Rover, may I pray for them? Of course. Wanderers of the sea, may the winds guide you back to the Sentinel's side. This is what I have come to believe, and I still hope for the Sentinel. Here's it. Let's go, Rover. The old records say there's a hidden passage somewhere in the shrine. Yeah, it couldn't be the one that just opened, right? Anyway,